Hi everyone, I just finished rehearsal blocking Snow and the Dennis Shepard Statement, and as of tonight, all of my scenes are blocked, more or less, which is very exciting because at the beginning of this project, I was very overwhelmed with it, and to a lesser extent I still am, but having it blocked for the most part is kind of a relief, so I can finally work on like characterization of characters, how people are going to present themselves, and even like working with the binders themselves. How are they going to hold them, how people are going to react, and figure out the different cues and so forth. But Snow is blocked and I was very stressed about this for a while because it's going to be a lot of people on stage, but it's finally blocked. And basically I kind of wanted people to be in a church, and I was going to depict that with like a few rows of benches, and then I was going to have the priest come forward and Fred Phelps in the back. At first I was kind of wary of this idea because I wasn't sure how to present him, but I wanted him in the back kind of as a little bit of a shock factor, but also because I thought it would be kind of creative to show like, okay, like maybe there are people around you who you think you know, and they might have these homophobic ideals, and kind of show that as that kind of factor, I guess. Originally I was going to have him come from off stage, but I think it would be kind of interesting to kind of have him like hiding between the other churchgoers. So I was going to have him come forward and then have his very, very long piece. And then after that, like, I wanted him to kind of go off stage and kind of come back forward. And then have like some of the other dancers and supporters with him, so I can kind of start to set up what the protest is going to look like. Then I'm going to have Carrie Drake, the news person, setting the scene, giving the audience a little bit more context of what like is going on at this point in time of the play. And afterwards, Romaine Patterson is going to come with her angels, which are going to be the other people who are also on stage at that time, with the other churchgoers. So one of the challenges of this, which I'm going to probably come and talk to Olivia about, is these protesters have angel wings and they're very expansive. So I'm not sure if we're going to have those exactly, or if they're just going to be peaceful protesters and just kind of have their backs out towards the stage, and then they're going to face in, and then they're going to have their backs towards Fred Phelps himself. So that's what I was thinking for Snow. And then for the Dennis Shepard Statement, because I was finally able to have Becky Dolan here tonight, I was able to block the Dennis Shepard, his statement, and because it takes place in a courtroom, I wanted people to still be in the benches for the court scene, but instead of them moving around and everything, I just kind of want them to react to what Becky's saying as Dennis Shepard himself. So it's kind of rough still, it's still in the early process, but I'm proud of where it's come so far, and it still has a long way to go. We still have like a week and a half-ish, but I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. Okay, thank you guys and have a good night.